Hello everybody, welcome back to Borderlands 1. Today I'm going to be reviewing the last 3 pearls that I've yet to review. I've had 2 episodes so far. If you haven't watched those, I suggest you check them out. In those videos I've been farming, testing, and reviewing every single pearl in the game, and today we're going to do the Undertaker, the Tsunami, and the Ironclad. Hooray, Ironclad. Everybody loves that one, right? Before I start testing the pearls, I'll show you guys the drops. Just a warning, a couple of the clips are really poor quality because I lost the original clips and had to download them off of YouTube, so sorry about that, but at least the Tsunami's good. What we got here? The Undertaker rocket launcher, everybody. There it is, in the flesh. This one's non-elemental, just a good old-fashioned explosive Undertaker. Let me get that in my inventory right now. Please. Please. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, we got the Ironclad. We needed 2 more pearls, this is one of them, and we got it. Holy mother of Christ, I can't believe that. Calling it a gun almost feels like a disservice. It's like, it's basically just a... Oh! Woo! Woo! We got the gun! It's the worst one ever! 2.6 fire rate, what the fuck? It only took 30 days. We'll start with the Undertaker. I have 2 of them here on my brick. This steel Undertaker, which is almost perfect for an explosive Undertaker, and then this corrosive Undertaker, which is kind of bad, but at least it's corrosive. I have a very good Bombardier class mod on right there, reload speed and fire rate, which is what you want with these guys. You don't really need the ammo regeneration because it comes built in with Master Blaster. Here's our build as well. I have every single skill that would boost my damage and my launcher speed. All this is just melee and, you know, other useless stuff. Let's get started here. Use it against ourselves, but it almost one-shot that lunatic. Not too bad. Try it out on this bully up here. Pretty decent, I do say so myself. Kill him. Kill him. Come on now. And then here we reach the weakness. You see, there's a bandit up there that should be very dead, but on account of me hitting the ramp here, he's taking no damage, as you can see. That's how Borderlands 1 launchers work. It's very, very annoying. Try this out on some tougher targets. There is a lance. You know, it's not bad. I'm killing the enemies quite effectively if I can hit the ground next to him. Yo, we got a guy coming out. Oh, it just went right through the door. Yeah, you can't even shoot at that door. You know, it's no double anarchy, don't get me wrong, but it works all right. There's the corrosive one, which would honestly work a little bit better against Lance, you'd think. No. No, not really. I guess that explosive goes a long way on brick. Yeah, the corrosive one's nowhere near as good. Okay. Here we go, a badass. Now we got some real challenge. Nope, never mind. Melts right through. Now for the final test. Gonna go and use it on the rack hive. This will be the best way to see just how good its raw damage is. Alright, we're doing some pretty decent damage there. I'm pretty sure you can't critical with the rocket launcher, but it doesn't stop me from trying. Let's see if we can't hit an eyeball. Oh, we did. We did critical with it, and it did critical damage. Okay, so you can crit with launchers in BL1. Okay, that makes sense. I have killed Crawl with launchers, so I guess I don't know why I didn't assume it would work on everything. And as you can see, the damage is not nothing. We're out of rockets now, but if we killed some enemies, we'd get some regeneration going. It did really well against mobs, and did a good amount to the rack hive, so I gotta say, the Undertaker puts in a decent amount of work. I'm gonna give it a rating of 5 out of 10. I would put it higher, but launchers in BL1 just are quite inconsistent. As I mentioned, if you hit different parts of, like, the map, like if I were to shoot at this rock over here, it might not impact enemies the same as if I were to shoot this dirt over here, and so on and so on. Like every surface in Borderlands is going to have a different effect when it comes to launchers, so it's kind of rough to use, but this one does do good damage. That being said, I do think you could get more damage out of like a Helix launcher. If you found a high damage Toric Helix launcher, you could probably do better than any Undertaker for that matter. Next up, we have the Ironclad, and I'm just going to keep this one brief, guys. Don't bother using the Ironclad, okay? It's not a good shield. It doesn't give you any special effects. Its only claim to fame is having high capacity, and I'll tell you what, you can get purple shield with the exact same, if not higher capacity. And regardless of that, you should never use either of those because you can get tough guy shields, which give you good capacity, good recharge rate, and up to a 60% boost in your HP, which are always going to be a better option than the Ironclad. For that reason, I'm not even going to show the Ironclad here. I don't think it deserves it. I'm using its spot instead to give it to the impenetrable tough guy shield right here, the Torque tough guy shield. Shout out to this bad boy, gotta love it. I am on Roland because hypothetically, if you did want to use use the Ironclad, Roland would be your best bet. He's got shield boosting skills, shield recharging skills, and he can access the Tactician class mod, which boosts his skills even more, plus gives more shield stats. So if you really wanted to use it, use Roland, but I wouldn't use it. I would use the tough guy shield and then not even bother with the skills or the class mod, because this on its own is enough to keep you alive in any case. So yeah, that's the quote-unquote Ironclad review right there. I'm going to give the Ironclad a 2 out of 10. The only reason it gets even 1 point is because it's a Pearlescent. And now, our final Pearl, coming in last and almost least, we have the Tsunami SMG. It took over a month of farming for me to finally get my hands on a Tsunami, and when I did, it turned out to be a Thumper Tsunami. And not only a Thumper Tsunami, but the lowest possible fire rate Thumper Tsunami. So you really are going to be hard pressed to find a worse Tsunami than this. I'm sure they exist, but it doesn't get much worse than this. So it's going to be a pretty difficult rating to do when I don't have a real one to use. You can go up to 12.5 fire rate on a Tsunami. For that reason, this isn't going to hold up, and I'm not going to rate it based off of the one we have. I'm going to rate it based off of what a better one would be like, but I'm still going to test this one out so you guys can see how pathetic it is. Here's my Lilith build. It's everything you're going to want for SMGs. Has anything that's going to boost my damage. I'm also using an SMG class mod. Nope, not ammo regen. I have a better one for the Tsunami, which it turns out I had stored in the bank, but there we go, we have it now. We got elemental effect chance and SMG damage on it. Doesn't get much better than that. Here's a Skag. Not a good target because the Spitter Skags are resistant to corrosion. Alright, did good on the pup. How about you, Stalwart Elder Skag? They killed it. Tried on a few bandits here. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Little bit shabby. This might be a bit of a stretch, but let's see if we can't kill Bonehead with it. Okay, I'm just trying to imagine what it would be like if this thing had about 5 times the fire rate. It wouldn't be too bad, I'll say that. It wouldn't be as good as a double Anarchy by any means, but it wouldn't be unusable. There we go. It's you and me, Bonehead. Uh-oh. Don't know if I'll be able to finish him off here. We'll see. If he stays very still, it might be possible. Come on, Tsunami. This is your chance for redemption. Yes, we did it. No hybrid there. That would have been really cool. Obviously, if I had more fire rate, I'd get a lot more elemental damage, but I don't. Works all right. It works all right. I can't say it's terrible, but I can't say it's good either. As I said, I'm not rating the Tsunami based off of the one we have. I'm rating it based off of a better fire rate one, something that has about 5 times the fire rate we have. And if we did have that fire rate, I'd say the Tsunami would be a 6 out of 10. It's not a bad gun by any means. It will do damage. You gotta get a bit close to the enemies to do it on account of the wacky projectile pattern, but still good damage. On that note, and with the setting sun, I am going to end this episode, everybody. I'll show the final standings for all the pearls we've rated. I just want to stress that these are my opinions. None of this is a fact or anything like that. Most of this is based off of my preferences plus my sort of objective analysis of their damage after using them, so take that how you will. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great day.